first live stream of Lindsay and Maverick, where we tell you all of the sordid details behind the scenes.
You
Just
know you're
kidding you.
live, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just kidding you.
All right, let's start this out by asking everybody if they can hear us separately. Adventures of Bass Fishing with TK Heaven. I just need adventures. So, all right. Hey, I'm watching you, so go ahead and just talk.
No. You need to be over here. This is your live stream.
Hi, guys. Hey, why can't I bring this in front of me so I can read?
Because you don't know how to read.
Oh. Well, I guess that would help, wouldn't it? Another dive into chaos. Can I not bring it over here?
Yeah. So,
It looks cute.
first and foremost, for any new viewers, because we had somebody bring this up.
Up, Mav.
Come here. Gotta get up, buddy. No. For any new viewers, the whole time that we're on live stream, like, yes, I am watching my phone and looking at my phone, but it's not because I am disinterested in what we are doing. I'm, monitoring the chat and watching everything, and sometimes it's easier to, look at it on my phone. Also, all of my notes, like all of my case notes and stuff, so when I talk to you guys, is all on my phone. Because we had a few people bring that up, and not nice ways.
And also
that
about
I was on my phone and not paying attention, and I don't care.
And also, what was I going to bring up? Are you comfortable, buddy?
He is now. You guys can't really see too much of Maverick, but he is like all laid out on the couch.
And taking up my seat.
I moved Jacob out of the way, but that's okay.
Oh,
Mavi's cuter.
So this live stream, this is a live stream, so everything you guys hear from here on out, you guys can speak with us and talk with us. We are live. We're doing this to bring updates to you about how we're doing, about the places we've searched, the things we've done, the places we've been, and just give you a live update on everything. So, welcome. Yes, I do have lines.
Jacob went to a southern barber shop.
Folks, I was the whitest thing in there. But I loved getting my hair cut at that place. It was awesome. He did a good job, I think.
He did an excellent job.
Yeah,
It's just
me.
different than what you're used to.
Yeah, so when I said just a little on the sides, cut it down a little bit, and then blend it in on the top. Well, my little bit and his little bit were two different things. So yes, I got my hair cut from a southern black person in Columbus, Mississippi. But it was pretty cool. I've never had an airbrush. He had an airbrush out there, and he put some kind of it was really cooling stuff on there. It was pretty awesome. Then he got the straight razor out and got my beard and my mustache. All right, anyway, enough of that.
You have a question already.
We have a question already. I just got a boat gave to me and had it put a new wiring for the rear. I need to find 3 used seats if anyone has any. Is that the one? Oh.
Because it says I have a question for Jacob.
Not for sure. If anybody has any seats, get a hold of him. I guess. I don't know. I don't have any seats. What kind of boat is it? Okay. Yeah, I won't need a haircut for a while. It's a 79 BAA. Oh. All right. Thank you, B, for being on here. I know it's Bassmaster. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any captain chairs for you. If anybody else has anything,
eBay's a really good spot to look.
Yeah, Kathy, exactly. Um, so an update. We spent 6 days in?
We left my house on Monday and headed down to Columbus, and then we started our searching on Tuesday. So Tuesday through Saturday, we searched different locations, and then we left Columbus, Mississippi, this kind of late morning, early afternoon, and we're headed to our next cases with a stop in Meridian.
Currently in Meridian with searching for Sean Zario, which is Ride or Dive, Eric's cousin and her cousin. We've searched a lot of places today just trying to get the word out about him being missing, and she can go into detail with that. If you guys have any idea where Sean could be, just reach out. We did go to a lot of the local hangout areas today. Just trying to see if we can have any clues of where he's at.
There's been some tips that have come in here and there from different people getting a hold of Sean's mom, Aunt Kelly, and just saying like, oh, I saw him here, or I saw him here. Most of them do come back to Sean living in one of the homeless encampments in this area. Unfortunately, there's a lot of them here in Meridian. It's a very, very sad situation. But in visiting some of the places that are right behind, we found out that they like to hang out at this pool hall or this pool hall, or check here because even though this is a bar, this person feeds them a lot. So we ended up going to 4 or 5 pool hall kind of bar gaming areas, all with homeless encampments, either like right by it or places that they would frequent. So I'm every person I saw, I was like, I'm just gonna get out and talk to him. And then I've got Jacob like, just stay inside. I have people here from this area saying, stay inside. Just stay
Keep
inside your vehicle. Keep
inside.
my white butt inside the vehicle. And then, and I'm trying to keep up with Eric and Danielle, let them know, Danielle, Sean's sister, I felt like I was kind of bombarding them because every time we went someplace or somebody said something, a lot of people said oh, he looks really familiar, but nobody can kind of place him a specific time or place or why he looks familiar. We did meet some really great people. At no point in time, here's this crazy person approaching them like, hey, I need you to look at this picture. Everyone that we have met from every walk of life down here in Meridian has been incredibly accepting of letting me talk to them, giving me, 5-10 minutes of their time, showing them Sean's picture, telling them the circumstances. Again, a lot of people were like, oh, he does look really familiar, but not a specific oh yeah, I know I saw him here or there. I did see Eric's on here, so Eric's, again, I bombarded Eric and Yelly tonight with just message after message, okay, this is this and this is this, because if I don't tell them right away, I'll forget. We are going to search a few more places, not necessarily search, but we're just kind of going and basically just knocking on doors, essentially.
Talking to people and trying to get connections to where other people are connected with the person that last seen them.
Yeah.
And just try to ruffle some feathers down here, because I don't think the feathers have been ruffled. I really don't.
I think that they're, how do I put this? So you guys all know that we are as pro law enforcement as we can possibly be. Unfortunately, in this area, due to the economic circumstances in this area and, just homelessness, crime, that kind of thing, law enforcement doesn't really, I don't know if they have the ability to do a lot, or sometimes I think maybe they just feel defeated because it's just one thing after another. So there's not been a lot of help in those regards. So just trying to do what we can. We've sat with so many family members, so to have it be, one of our own it's different. Again, I had no problem like hopping out and I'm like, oh yeah, and Jacob's like, absolutely not, you're not going to talk to that person. Or you're not going to go talk to that person alone. I was like, I went and got some money out of the bank today, got it, broken down. So that way, like, I got no problem paying somebody for information right now. That's where we are. Just anything. Sean, if you see this, I don't care where you are. I don't care what's going on. If you want to stay gone, that's totally cool. Everybody's fine with that. But please reach out to, just call your dad, your mom, call Danielle, just Nicole, someone. Just reach out to someone and just be like, hey, yo, I'm good. You can hang up the phone and we won't ask any questions. So
we just want to know that you're alive. So with that, we have been here at Meridian, and I don't like talking about towns or anything like that, or downgrading anything. From where I come from, it's rough here. It's rough. I did hear a couple gunshots when we were
at one of the bars.
At one of the bars out in the field somewhere. That could have been somebody just target practicing. Hopefully, I doubt it. But yeah, so it was rough tonight. But as long as we can try to see if we can find them, that's all that matters.
Well, and just like so many of the people that we, so many of these families that we work with, so many of these cases that we work on, the biggest thing that I feel like we can do, whether we find someone or not, is continue to bring their face and their story to the forefront of people's minds. Because there is so much kind of just travesty here in Meridian, that I don't want Sean to just be swept under the rug. That's one of the things that I tell to family members. The best thing that you can possibly do for your loved one is be loud. Be their voice. Get as much as you can, as often as you can. And if people get mad at you because you're constantly posting about your missing loved one, they really aren't. They really aren't there for you anyway. You are their hope. So as much as you can get out, get out.
B, have a good night, sweet dreams. Thank you for coming in. I know it's super late for some of you all, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Other than that, like I said, we're here in Meridian. Our next stop will be in Flowood, Jackson, and Brandon. We did, I think the GoFundMe was up to 320. I think several donors through PayPal and Venmo. We were actually able to stay down here. So thank you for that. Things are still tight, but we were actually able to come down and search for Sean and then continue to do our searching for these other lost loved ones. She'll talk about that here in a second. I do have one favor to ask somebody that's around Meridian area. If you are a mechanic, come visit me tomorrow. Watch me change the brakes on this RV in the front. Make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, if you guys know anybody that's a mechanic in Meridian area, I will be probably doing brake change in the Walmart, probably. I don't know, somewhere. They started making a grinding noise, and I know we got them changed, 2 years ago?
No, it might have been longer than that. I guess maybe 2.5 years ago.
So it's the front brake pads that need to be changed. I'm thinking it's just the same as a regular car, just in bigger. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys know anybody that's a mechanic in Meridian that would just sit there and watch it, don't have to do any work. I'm gonna jack it up. I'm gonna get the tires off. I'm gonna get the brakes changed. So I do have to buy some brakes tomorrow. I think. Hopefully that's what's going on with it. We've both been sick.
Sorry.
So I just now got my voice back today.
It was so nice.
I'd have my voice.
So, my mom got COVID. Sunday or Monday, or got diagnosed, or not diagnosed. My mom found out Sunday or Monday she had COVID.
Diagnosed.
And then Tuesday, was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday I think it was. Like, Eric had texted and he wasn't feeling really good. And he's like, it's just like cold. I'm just going to go home. And then Jacob, like, it hit him like a ton of bricks. And then, so I went to Walmart and I got him a COVID test. I was fine. And as soon as we put it in there, Jacob tested positive. Like, it was so fast that if he was pregnant, he'd be like 12 months pregnant. Like, that's how quick that positive test came up. And then
I'm not pregnant, guys.
No, he's not. So I was, talking back and forth with Eric as well. Eric was like, you know what, heck with it, I'm just gonna go get a test too. Sure enough, Eric tested positive. So
in our line of work, we kind of go solo. So with her and I being in the RV, we've already got each other's whatever. So we both got, I think she got COVID, but she never tested.
I didn't test for it, but I got whatever he had like a day and a half later.
So, I mean, we could still search. So we searched a lot for Ryan Taylor, a lot of areas. We knocked out a ton. So the videos will be coming soon on that.
Good night, Dominic.
Dominic, good night. Donna Lehman, thank you for becoming a diver. Yes, Ride or Dive, he did test positive. Thomas, I'll let Lindsay, but will you talk about Sean's disappearance like really quick? Because Thomas thinks he could be in North Carolina if he helped out with him, but.
Yeah. So Sean has been missing for just over a year. Kind of quick rundown. Sean had been living down in this area. He had been dating a girl, Jennifer McNear Reed, and he had went back to California. He came back out here. They had broke up. He came back out here to come get his stuff, like some tools, his dogs, that kind of thing. I believe, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, he took a bus out here, got on a Greyhound and came all the way out here. In the time that he was here, he did send some kind of concerning messages about, the potential for a situation kind of maybe being dangerous. But at the time it was kind of like, what's going on, Eric? Correct. Okay, so he did bring a bus out here, or take a bus out here. He didn't bring it. And then all of a sudden Sean just disappeared. Poof, gone. Jen, the ex-girlfriend that he was with, said, they had got into a fight and Sean meandered off into the woods. And I think she also had another story as well. I don't remember that one exactly. And just she never saw him again. But yet she had his dogs, his tools, and then she burned all of his things, posted a photo of it on Facebook saying, "Goodbye,
douchebag."
douchebag.
You can say that online.
well, I didn't want to like be offensive. Um, and then from there, we actually had come down, I think it was a few months later, and we searched like Bonita Lakes area. Um, we didn't find anything. Sean's not in a vehicle, doesn't have a vehicle. Again, this was well over a year ago now. Is there the possibility that Sean could have went and helped? Absolutely. I mean, Sean's kind of got a whole caveat of skills in his pocket. But we honestly don't know if he ever even left her home, or if he did leave her home and he just wants to be alone and by himself and kind of live the transient lifestyle. Cool, do your thing, Sean. Just get a hold of somebody. So we don't know where he is. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
Trinity said hi, bestie.
Oh, hi, bestie.
And also, Parker Brothers Towing, Kyle, and a little bit. She's probably on here. So if you want to say hi to her, I know Kyle should be on here.
So Kyle and his family and Parker Brothers. We can't say enough nice things about them and their generosity and their kindness. How well that they take care of us when we're in Columbus, Mississippi. Columbus isn't necessarily it's got some rough areas too. So, Kyle lets us park everything inside of his gated tow yard. He this time gave us one of his vehicles to use, and then I think we got to see Addison every single day.
I've never drove a diesel, and it was kind of cool to drive a dually.
Not well.
Hi, Britain.
But yeah, so Addison is the sweetest, cutest. I just absolutely love her. When we went to leave today, she started to get like teary-eyed, and it made me get teary-eyed. I just absolutely adore that little girl. She's 7 years old, going on like 21. She knows how to run that tow truck better than most of them boys do.
She does. She wouldn't drive the boat though.
No, but I just love her.
Again, just like she said, there's no words that describe Kyle and his family to allow us to come into their world and just basically be there for everything, every little need that we had, they met, and it was amazing. So thank you, and I know the family appreciates that very well. It was good to see Carly and everyone. That's what it's all about. It's helping other people, and we got our dinner bought the other night from.
We don't know.
No, from the Rubens.
We don't know who bought it.
I know, but I was trying to think of the name of the restaurant. It was Rubens.
So the person that we were searching for in Columbus was James Ryan Taylor. He goes by Ryan Taylor. The person that we are searching for here in Meridian, Mississippi, is Sean Zorio. It's actually my husband's cousin. I know I'm going to get this wrong. I want to say Sean and Eric are 6 weeks apart. They grew up more as brothers than cousins. And then when we go on down, we are going to search for Lester Jones. He went missing in Flowood. He's from Starkville, but he went missing in Flowood, Mississippi. Jamie White, who went missing in Jackson, Mississippi, and then Brian Escobar, who went missing in Brandon, Mississippi. So all of those are right here. So like Ross Barnett Reservoir, Pearl River. There's a few other spots that would be more kind of localized to where Brian went missing. In Brandon, some more kind of like just like right off the highway that he was last seen on. But for the most part, we can search for all three just on the Pearl and in the Ross Barnett.
I seen a bread maker donated $50. Thank you. That will go at the end of the month for future searches. I can't talk.
Searchies.
Thank you so much for the $50
You
donation.
spend too much time with me.
Nick Snickles is on here.
Snickles. I love Snickles. I just love everybody right now. You guys should. I should just get sick more often because when I'm sick, I'm a huge baby and I just love everybody. When I'm not sick, I'm like, But I do love Snickles all the time. I think Eric just answered that question.
Doug's question: how long do you have to wait to dive after Rona or respiratory issues? If you can clear your ears, you can dive. If you have nasal issues or whatever, you're good. You may have a little snot here and there, but if you can actually make your ears equalize, you can dive.
Yeah, but your nasal cavities are all to your ears.
That's what I said. As soon as you can clear your ears, you can dive.
That's what Eric just said.
I know that.
Thank
you, Eric, for answering that. I know he answered it. I was just, that's it. Like, if you can clear your ears, you can dive. You can cough underwater. You can puke underwater. You can actually puke through your regulator, and it will go through it. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. Are you planning on going to North Carolina and help at some point? If need be, if there's somebody missing in their vehicle and everything gets straightened up back, there's just so much going on right now that we would be literally in the way, I think.
Well, that and so the access to even get down there right now is horrendous. Most of the roadways are washed away. I know they're rerouting things and stuff. And those, immediate rescues that were needed to be done, that portion is over. If there's a way that we can help, we obviously will. But like Jacob said, there's not a vehicle. And again, access even getting there. I mean, what is it? What was it? Highway 40 was gone.
As of right now, they're just dirt roads, and they're made by these guys that are working their butts off, and me to take my big rig down through there would probably just destroy it. So, hello, Glitter Fart. There was another one on here. Okay. Again, you guys have made this possible. When I first told you guys about this, I told you we were going to struggle. We did struggle. We got down here. It's still tight, but we're down here, and we're going to be able to search the entire time. So you guys made this possible. So pat your guys is on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Why can't I talk tonight?
Pat you on the back.
I truly mean this because it's amazing that you are able to allow us to help these families. It's just cool. Again, any mechanic in Meridian area, Marion area, somewhere, get a hold of me on ChaosDivers.com. Left-hand corner, right-hand corner, right-hand bottom corner, and watch me change these brakes tomorrow. That's all I want. I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. I think it's just like regular vehicle, but
You need me to do it?
no, I don't need you to do it.
Figure it out.
But we got to get the brakes tomorrow morning. If that's what's wrong with them, I'll take them off and see. But I should be able to change them. We've got enough tools now, thanks to, what was his name? Peter? No. Who was?
I don't know. It's even my phone.
Oh. Thanks to the kind folks who got me the tools.
Mavi's on the floor. He was up here. He was over here, all sprawled out next to me.
Bill Shoon.
Oh. So he was right here, and then he finally got up and got down. I texted you today, Dad. You didn't even answer me. What? You didn't even answer me.
Hey, I did put rear end fluid in.
That's what I texted him and told him. So again, we're done with our search for Ryan
For right now.
this trip, and then we're gonna spend tomorrow as soon as
He got on his own. He got on his own, Eric.
he got. We're gonna spend tomorrow still in Meridian. There's some more places that either A, weren't open tonight, or B, I'm not allowed to go at night. Per Eric and Jacob and locals.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. I want to get to those places tomorrow. The food kitchen, it opens tomorrow at 11 a.m. So if I have to sit there for a couple hours and just stand in line with people and be like, do you know this person, and show Sean's picture over and over and over, I got no problem doing that. And then from there we head down to a Flowood, Jackson, and Brandon, searching for Lester Jones, Jamie White, and Brian Escobar. Again, all three of those are kind of all together. What?
Is it an E650 or E550?
550.
Is it a 550?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the RV, the Damon Challenger.
My kid has food. He's got 18,000 gallons of chili.
Hey, Ketchum King. What do you think? I told you I had lines. See?
Like a good grandpa, he is actually he's a very good papaw. Papaw, big bear, old man, whatever Garrett and Lily call him.
Kathy, good night. Thank you so much for your help, too.
Oh, Kathy,
Sue Klein.
Reuben's, she asked earlier. Reuben's
yes.
was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. She asked that earlier, and I...
My shrimp was cooked too much, but other than that, it was delicious.
He's sick of chili. Well, that's what he wanted for his birthday, so he got it, and he's still eating it a week later.
The steak at Reuben's, I don't know what they did to it, but it was delicious, wasn't it?
Yeah. My house probably does smell like the after effects of chili, knowing Garrett's been eating it for a week.
Okay, guys, again, everything, so...
Did you see that Will said that he has a friend that will try to contact you?
All right, Will, I
or
appreciate that.
He's going to try to contact for you.
It's a Ford F550. Big wheels on the RV, but the cool part about it is the jacks will raise up high enough, the hydraulic jacks, that I can take the tire off, and there's no need for like big, huge. All I have to do is just have a jack stand to make sure it doesn't fall off.
No, not Wendy's chili. I made a huge pot of homemade chili, and then I made two big pots of homemade deer chili with deer meat in it. So, and that's what we had for Garrett's birthday party.
Yeah, Ketchum King is actually a guy I've been watching fishing. If you guys haven't checked out Ketchum King, he's actually pretty funny. He's been fishing. He's been trying to get monetized. So if you guys haven't, go check him out and watch him live fish. He's a pretty good fisherman.
I caught a fish.
How big was it?
It was this big. That was for Sam Grubbs. So again, quick recap, because I know there's people joining and stuff. There is, we're finished with Ryan Taylor for this trip. We are currently in Meridian, basically door knocking. Every person we see, I mean, I was stopping people in parking lots today at like the Walmart. I talked to everybody. What?
You did. She screamed out the window, "Excuse me, miss." And
I
I'm
did.
like, she don't even know where she's at.
I asked if there was somebody outside, again, all walks of life, but everybody was incredibly receptive in talking to me and letting me tell them about Sean and the circumstances. So, so we're in Meridian right now for tonight, and then tomorrow. We aren't too far from Jackson, so.
Yeah, I think Jackson's only like an hour.
Yeah, hour and a half. And then we head down towards Flowood, Mississippi, to search for Lester Jones and his Ford Explorer, I believe. And then after that, we head down towards Jackson to search for Jamie White, who went missing in a Chevy Suburban. Then after that, Brandon, Mississippi, for Brian Escobar in a Toyota Corolla. So again, we can kind of cover like Ross Barnett Reservoir. If anybody in this area is familiar, Ross Barnett is a huge reservoir. Jacob will be diving with the swamp puppies should we find anything. And then there's also the Pearl River. I know that it looks like some of the parts of the Pearl River may be a little bit shallower, but we're going to do our best to get that covered. And then the only one that really has kind of any separate areas to search would be down in Brandon. There's a few kind of offshoots from highways and stuff.
Just real quick. Hello Amber. Hello Aussie Prison Talk. Thank you for showing up, Sydney, Australia. One of these days I'm going to go there. Deb Watson, Jennifer Wood, Victoria Chelsea, Bill Shoon. What?
Everything there wants to kill. Like, you're literally afraid of everything that's there.
Rob Wiedemann.
Crocodiles, spiders,
Aurora Knight.
snakes.
I'm not listening to you.
Sharks.
Ringo and Czar, Depths of History.
Like, everything in Australia wants to kill
Hi,
you.
everyone.
Heat.
Terry Spitz, thank you for all the prayers the other night. The prayers were answered. Eventually, with bass fishing with TK Heaven, I'm not afraid.
DK knows.
TK has been my friend for a long time, ever since
sorry,
the
TK.
beginning.
I'm so sorry.
I helped him move from California to Illinois. Now, he trusted me driving his family's stuff from California.
And you got lost.
I took the wrong turn in Phoenix, okay? Everybody went that way, I went that way. And you want to tell you, if you have a 35-foot long, what do you call those?
U-Haul?
U-Hauls, plus a trailer. Do you know how hard it is to make turns in Phoenix?
Ooh, Dad, can you please tell me how hard it is to pull a 35-foot U-Haul and with a trailer behind it and to make a U-turn?
A U-turn?
Or to turn around, I'm sorry. Can you tell Jacob how hard it is?
I was an hour and a half away from them.
Can you tell Jacob how hard it is, Dad? Jacob, you are driving a 35-foot RV with a 26-foot boat.
Now, but this was like 6 years ago.
But you're a truck driver.
I got very lost. I did too. I'm like, guys, I don't know where I'm at, but I was just trying to get through Phoenix. That's all I was trying to do.
Jennifer said maybe you will find a narwhal there, Lindsay.
Yeah. Bill said rough. Exactly. Thank you.
I think he's being sarcastic. And Eric said it's probably because you're too busy on your phone.
I was on my phone trying to figure out where the hell I was going. Regardless. Anyway, we're done with that. I'm a truck driver. Oh, yeah, I had a flat also. So then we put an extra 4 hours on our trip. Everybody got to take a shower at the truck stop. Well, no, we didn't, because there was like weights. It was a very, very amazing trip.
I feel like it was probably.
It's because Jacob's not a truck driver.
My mom
In what
said,
planet?
That was my mother.
I would love to show you guys around a beautiful place. There you go. All right. Once again, You know, if you guys haven't checked out Adventure with Bass Fishing with TK Heaven, he does a lot of fishing videos also. So if you guys haven't figured out, I am a huge fisherman, and my channel before was all about fishing and whitewater kayaking. So I have a lot of people who's came over from that. Well, what is that? 24 what? ChaosDivers have a hard time seeing the lost of her son. I'm so sorry. And well, and we want you around. Jacob is a camper driver.
I don't even know if he's
Jacob,
there.
did you pull a Linda in Phoenix? I hit a few curbs. I could not make any turns without hitting a curb.
Oh, Mom, so we call it a Linda
Because it's hard left.
because she took a hard left into a ditch in a field. Jacob's an RVer. Is he even that though, Kyle? Come on now.
You guys don't give me enough credit here.
That's because I'm with you every day.
Kim Sellers, I understand that perfectly. It's been rough around the areas we have been already. But there's a thing like, it's only rough as much as you make it. We don't put ourselves in
We're gonna stay outside of Jackson.
the harm's way.
Yeah, we're gonna try to stay
as much as we can.
On the outskirts.
Plus, I got lines. It's all fit right in. Jacob is absolute chaos, hence the name.
So it is not a secret that Jacob and I both have our concealed carries, and that, you know, we always have some kind of
Lined up and sharp, see?
protection. Jacob, with a gun, is less scary than I am without one.
Oh, okay.
Kyle said, I see he's been to the groomer.
I did. Yeah, America. Hopefully, you know, the economy may get better, it may not. We don't know. But all we can do is live day by day and help as many people as we can with the people that we have. We, as a ChaosDivers team, each and every one of you create something beautiful, and it's pretty amazing when we need the help. You guys are there. So,
Patricia, I am so sorry to hear that, and you'll definitely be in our thoughts and prayers.
you two are brother and sister and act like it. Yeah.
I think that's most everything.
It's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much everything.
I don't think I've missed any questions.
I don't think so either. I think we've answered. I think we've talked a lot more. I think we've answered quite a bit of them. He works on large trucks like yours. He's very good. All right, well, just wonder when you go and jump in, look for cars. Does your dog like to jump in the water too?
No. Maverick absolutely hates the water. He doesn't like any kind of water, whether it's bath water, river water, pond water,
He hates
rain.
water.
He doesn't like water, which I'm actually quite thankful for, because I don't want to have to worry about like him just jumping off the boat randomly. He did jump off the boat while we were in Columbus into Tibby Creek. Jacob was trying to push a log out of the way. Maverick thought that we were pulling up to shore. Maverick jumped off right into the water. Jacob had to like grab him by the collar, get him back in the boat. Maverick absolutely hates the water, so he'll like run back and forth on the boat, but he won't.
He won't take the leap.
He won't.
There was something in here I wanted to say. Oh, Danielle, he did good for his bath. He does good for the groomer. He really does.
Yeah, he is good for the one at home too. He doesn't do good for Jacob.
I do like Mike King, Profile and Evil. Also, Somebody said in something in here. That's okay, Yasu. At least you're here.
Yeah, Jen can attest that he doesn't like the water. Eric knows he doesn't like the water. Britton knows he doesn't like the water. Like, there's so many people. He just doesn't like the water, which is weird because he's a Labradoodle, so he's literally a water dog on both sides of his genealogy. But again, I'm grateful because
yeah, Tracy, we're aware of that, of the different laws. So that's one thing that we really do keep an eye out on. And if I've got to disassemble and put it in a lockbox, we do. Thank you. I did do a good job cutting his hair. See? She told me I did a good job. You know, there's a couple people in Australia that are doing this. You know, you got Down Under Dan. He's doing some of this stuff. All right, Adventures and Bass Fishing with TK Evan. You have a nice evening. I almost screwed up there.
yeah, you know.
Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I think we're going to make a quick announcement on Facebook, and then if you guys haven't checked out our Facebook, check it out. We are expanding pretty good on that. I think we're up to 150,000. I'd like to get it up to 200, 300,000. I'd like to be at 1 million. I mean, it's crazy that we've done so much. We try to be as best as we can be, and you know, people go viral for the stupidest reasons. So hopefully one of these days we'll get noticed, and we won't actually have to rely a lot on you guys on funding. I know you guys are here to help, and one point I'm hoping to give all of that back. May it be to different sonar teams that are coming out, different search teams, stuff like that when we get big enough. How can I get you on Facebook? It's ChaosDivers on Facebook. You guys can go to ChaosDivers.com, and it has all the links. I try to be truthful with you guys from the extent of actually telling you about our whole life. So other than that, I think we've already spoke about the next cases we're going on.
Yep, we've talked about where we've been and where we're going.
That's pretty much it.
And what we're doing right now.
I appreciate that, Aussie. There is one thing I want you guys to know. Please take care of yourself before you take care of us. All right, with that being said, guys, keep diving. It's not where to stop. Love each and every one of you. Sean, if you see this, please reach out to your father or somebody to let us know that you are well. Get a hold of, you know, Eric, whatever you got to do. Hopefully you'll see this. You know, we're just hoping for the best. So, other than that, thank you guys for your support, and that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. You gonna say it?
Love you, bye.